5 most useless things you should never believe on as a Christian in 2024. As a Christian where you be, these are the 5 most useless things you should never ever believe on. Don't ever believe on these things that I'm about to mention. These things does not exist. It only exists in your mind because as you were brainwashed. You were convinced to believe that these things exist. These are the things. These things I'm about to mention. As a Christian, no believer. Now lie. All these things now lie. They don't exist. They don't exist. Number 1, heaven. Who told you that heaven is a paradise? That the earth is not a paradise, it's heaven. So therefore you start running heavenly race just to go to Aleze Chineke, just to go to Aleze Jesus Christ. In your father's land, there are many mansions there. Your pastors will tell you to pay tithes, that your tithe is being used to build a house for you in heaven. Who told you there is heaven? Who made you understand there is heaven? Oh, you were brainwashed to believe there is something called heaven. Why Elon Musk is trying to build a hotel, Ulo Bibi, in that same heaven. Yes, Elon Musk is trying to build a place people will live, a hotel. People will live comfortably in Max, not in that heaven. That place you see heaven. A fellow human being like you is trying to build a hotel there. And you are here. Your pastors are telling you there is something called heaven. Come and be running heavenly race. There is no heaven anywhere. Because you are scared. You are scared of questioning it. Olodo, Mugu. Heaven is not real and heaven does not exist. You understand? Your heaven is on this earth that you are. The paradise is here on earth. Is here on earth. You buy luxury cars, is here on earth. You enjoy everything you want to enjoy as a human being, is here on earth. There is no heaven for better enjoyment than this earth. That's monageno. There is no better enjoyment anywhere. If you have money, buy Mercedes Benz, build houses, fly out abroad, enjoy your life. Here is your heaven. This earth is your heaven. There is no separate heaven that you call paradise. Here is your paradise once you are rich. So chase money and live heavenly race. Chase money and live heavenly race. Time I get about heavenly race, where you go and make money. Make this earth your own heaven. Heaven only exists in your mindset. Heaven does not exist in real life because Australians, these people that visit the moon, this planet, these are the people that can tell me, that can come and tell me how that heaven looks like, how that earth looks like. It's not your pastors. There is no heaven anywhere. Heaven is just to put fear in your body so that you will never know the truth as a slave that they see you as. The Bible made mention of your heaven and heavenly race. Heavenly race. Tell me why you even believe there is something called heaven. She is this picture that you people are seeing here. That plane, aircraft used to take off, go 200 feet, 2,000 feet, 300,000 feet, 1 million feet above this earth. There is first heaven, there is second heaven, there is third heaven. The third heaven is where Jesus Christ is. And Elon Musk have been to that place. Yanande astrenos ya. Ha gala ho to moon no de. Ha gala ho to sun no de. Ha gala ho to some of the planets de. And your fellow human being Elon Musk decided to be building a hotel for $5 million per night in Musk. And you are here believing that heaven is real. In sense. You just want to remain a slave. You just want to remain a slave. Ishi answer again, you don't even wake up and think. These lies they told us. How will somebody tell me that heaven is real? You make research. People are going to that heaven, that place you see as heaven. People are going there to make research. Elon Musk is building a hotel there. Woki begi anon pama. Nonoka Nigerian pastors, African pastors, Sanwagi dumbest person I've ever seen. If you still in this 2024 believe that heaven exists, iwo nyara ekwesiri joko kowage brain boss. Number 2, hell. Share the hell that you people see as hell is this thing, Abi. The hell they made you believe that is hell is this thing. This is a picture of a volcano that your so-called Jesus Christ saw. And come and write it in the Bible to put fear in you people's body. So that they can told Jordan to commit sin. So that you will be scared all through the days of your life because you want to go to heaven and not to go to hell. Hell does not exist. This is the picture of what they made you believe is hell. This is volcano. It burns from year to year, month to month, week to weeks, day to minutes, hours to hours. This volcano. It burns. That is what your Jesus Christ saw and came to the Bible and write it that is hell. There is no hell anywhere. Hell does not exist. If hell exists, people will not die and reincarnate. Because on your kubaka, a burning spirit or a burning soul cannot reincarnate. As far as there is something called reincarnation, there is nothing like heaven or hell. Because when a person dies, the person reincarnates. So don't let them deceive you. There is something called hell. That means on your kunaba na hell. Somebody who disobeyed Jesus Christ and gone short of Jesus Christ's glory or God, your biblical God's glory. Now the person on a hell, Abi. The person on a hell. How would that person manage to reincarnate? And your grandfather who died 10 years ago, they told you that it reincarnated your son. Your grandmother who died 20 years ago, they told you that it reincarnated your daughter. Your father that just died 6 years ago have reincarnated to one of your children. And you come and tell me there is something called hell. Chineke ga-akpọrọ m unu ọkụ. Magi ma pastor ga ahụ na preach rigi there is something called hell. God will show people. Chineke ga-akpọrọ m unu ọkụ because unu bunch of confused deceivers. Unu enweghị sense. There is nowhere called hell and there is nowhere called heaven. Heaven does not exist. Same with hell. It does not exist. Number 3, judgment. Who told you that somebody is going to judge you one day? Why then did you have conscience? Why do you have conscience? Why do you have that spirit that flocks you when you do something bad? Tell me why you want to believe that there is something called judgment day. Efulefu. You that does not have sense. Why do you want to believe there is something called judgment day? What happens to that inner you that judges you when you do something wrong? What happens to that conscience of yours? What happens to that inner you, that inner spirit in you, that spirit that always judges you? Because every human being has that spirit. Unless you don't know your body language, no matter how you think you want to ignore your body and your spirit and soul, that spirit will always remind you, look at the evil you have done. What happens to your conscience? Why will a pastor tell you to prepare for judgment day? Why will you believe there is something called judgment day, that everybody will resurrect? Why do you want to resurrect? That everybody will resurrect and come and answer baby, and you believe it. These things never exist. It's just that your bunch of confusion called Bible is the only thing that is confusing you people. Judgment day does not exist. As far as I'm concerned, when you do something bad, your spirit immediately judges you. You will never find peace. Your spirit will keep judging you. What you people do is that when that spirit starts judging you, you ignore that spirit. With that judgment. With that judgment. There is no special judgment day for people like you people. There is no special judgment day for Christians. No, these are no peace. Nobody is coming to specially rise everybody. Everybody will resurrect and come and line up for judgment. It always a lie. Oh, washi. There is nothing called resurrection. Once a person dies, a person reincarnates immediately. The world keeps going. What happened 100 years from now is not going to happen 200 years to come. This world is never going to end the way your pastors think it's going to end, because nobody them starts the world. Neither did your Jesus Christ start the world. You understand? Nobody even create the world. So don't feel like, oh, the world is going to end according to what happened in your Bible. That's why when you people predict rapture, it doesn't happen. You predict rapture is going to happen, so it doesn't happen. Because not be you get this word. Your spirit, your body and soul judge you when you are wrong. Forget, nobody they judge you. Nothing like judgment day. It only exists in your mind. I don't know why you people are being so delusional. Don't let your pastor tell you, oh, the world is going to end. You only believe if you still believe anything called judgment. Number 4, rapture. Why do you want to believe there is something called rapture? Why will you believe that you will just wake up, people will start disappearing on earth? Hell! Christianity. Why do you want to believe there is something called rapture? That you will wake up, rapture have taken place. People will just disappear. You will wake up, you will not see your mother. You will wake up, you will not see your sister. How? There is something you people are not telling us about this so-called religion called Christianity. There is nothing like rapture. Don't believe in 2024. There is something called rapture and you still believe it in this era, in this 2024. Don't believe it. There is nothing like rapture. Rapture is never going to take place. What happens when you find somebody you did not see that person? Or just full. And maybe you got another place. Or the person can no longer recognize coming back home. There is nothing like rapture. There is nothing like rapture. Don't let this men of God confuse you. Rapture is never going to take place. Go and ask your grandmother in the village. Rapture will take place. That your grandmother is 99 years now and rapture have not taken place. Don't let these pastors and this Bible put fear in you. Don't let them put fear in you. Don't believe it. But 5, last day. Why did your pastor, why did your Bible make mention of the last day? And you believe there is something called the last day. As a Christian, with all the whole sense that God gave you, you believe something called the last day. Who told you that? There is no last day for anybody till the day you die. The day you die is the last day. Last day. There is nothing like last day that the earth will close, everybody will disappear. As far as people keep buying and people keep reincarnating, there is nothing like the last day. Don't let them deceive you, baby. Last day, okay? In this earth that people buy every day and people reincarnate every day, and you believe there is something called the last day, you people are confused. You people are very much confused. The last day happens to any person. The day you find that person on earth and you don't see that person, that is the last day for that person. Don't come and tell me there is a last day that the earth will close, heaven will open for people to start going to heaven. It's a lie. There is no last day. The last day for every person is the day that person closes his or her eyes and never wakes up. That is that person's last day. How did they manage to brainwash you people like this? You people have gone far with this brainwashing. Wake up, wake up. Question Christianity. Question that religion. They are full of lies. These people will lie to confuse your mindset. There is nothing called the last day. There is nothing like resurrection. If it's not witchcraft, your Jesus Christ cannot resurrect. They never tell you truth. What in them do when make Jesus Christ resurrect? It is a matter not at one like this. Don't come here telling me, oh, Jesus Christ resurrected. Oh, wash. Why didn't you ask your pastor? Why didn't they bury Jesus Christ? They go and put it in tube. Tube that blocks something. With too fresh air. Why didn't they bury Jesus Christ? Because they know that they are staging whatever thing they are doing just to brainwash human beings. How?